Alright guys, welcome back to Cargon on a special edition interruption to our new gadget. And what is it? Ricky Bobby has his hand up. A dishwasher. You're from Talladega, RB. You should know what that is. I see why they held you back in school. So that is, Carly. Carly has her hand up. What you saying, Carly? A coffee maker? Seriously? I see why you and Ricky Bobby are girlfriend and boyfriend. Anyway, since they don't have the info, guys, this is our new GE 5100 BTU air conditioner. It's designed to cool 150 square feet. In reality, when you eliminate the kitchen cabinets down there and our beds back here that are all enclosed, so we're not seeking to cool those. We probably have about 65 square feet. So you want to try to get at least double the square footage. Again, this is 150. I'm thinking we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 square feet that need cooling. And so how do they work? Well, you've got the cooling vent in front, and in the back is a vent about the same size. That is the intake, and that's where it pulls all the air from inside the cargo trailer. And it's got quite a suction on it. It's hard to open the door when it's going. And that comes into the cooling unit, gets processed, cool air out the front. It discharges the hot air out of that hose there. And that hose generally goes right there inside that window. We take the screen off and set her all up. Now that's where the devil in the details are, is that hose right there. It's what makes these ACs earn their not so great reputation. That hose is discharging heat. I took a temperature gun to it at 108 degrees, and of course it's radiating through that plastic, which means we had it set up down here on the floor. 4 feet of hose, like a big old truck exhaust stack, was really warming up the front of the cargo trailer. So hence the decision to pull it off the floor, put it on the countertop, and literally when we set that up and turned that, we pulled it out for a few minutes. But it's only about 2 feet, so you have half the distance of heat roaming around. Now ideally what you want to do is put some kind of insulation barrier around that hose. Reflectix, the aluminum foil bubble, is the most common thing. Again, that stuff does radiate heat, so you want to have an air gap. So just thinking that maybe a skinny little pool noodle on both sides of the tube, then wrap your Reflectix on there so you have that gap, and that'll seal out the heat. Again, it's creating heat inside, it's creating heat on the back of the unit where the intake is, so you're actually bringing in warm air, which you're trying to avoid. But let's see, what else? Oh yeah, there you go. How about that, guys? A roasting pan. Thank you, Dollar Tree. The unit's supposed to be condensation equipped. In other words, it's supposed to process its own moisture and not drip. But we wanted to make sure, and so far so good. We've run it for about 2.5 days. And once we get near Thanksgiving, I'll just take out that roasting pan, take it to Marilyn, my mother-in-law. She makes a great turkey breast for Thanksgiving. I'll wipe it out and she can reuse that. And she always wants us to bring over something, so that'll be our contribution this year. And you're very welcome. Now, why is it on a towel? Not for moisture. It's actually, the unit itself has wheels sitting on that pan, and we just wanted to make extra sure there was no slippage. And again, so far so good with that. And then of course you've got the ratchet strap to try to retain it in its position there so it doesn't fall off, and out goes your investment. Not super pretty, but it does qualify for the MacGyver award. And so we'll get that certificate sent to me. And then right when we stick the tube out here, generally what we've been doing is just putting a couple towels. You got to seal out, again, all the air that you can, but it has to go outside that window. We knock out the screen. You also want to seal it out from bugs. And that's version 1.0. Let's get out version 2.0. Alright, 2.0, when we get it mounted, patent pending of course. And working on our circle. I gotta smooth out some round edges there. A little hard when you're using a knife. Again, patent pending, it's in development. But that'll go right there. You don't have to worry about the towels, and be easy to take down when we're done and on the road. So let's head on outside. Right, that's where it extends to right there. Again, we seal it out with the towels. Bugs can't go down in there. And how are we connected? Remember in our previous video we talked about that heavy gauge cord that's a number 12 there on the top. That can easily carry 16 amps, although I'm not positive. I think this unit on the AC mode is drawn around 8 or 9 amps. And check the cord about once every hour. No problem at all. A bit warm, but nothing risky. Of course, anytime you plug into a device like that, whether it's a heater, Christmas tree lights, or a portable AC, there's always a big warning label, never to plug into an extension cord. But hey, you know, we defy the odds here. But again, that's just what we're willing to do. We've checked it, no issues again. But the key is getting a big enough cord. Again, a number 12 or a number 10 will carry 16 to 18 amps, well above what the draw is. Yeah, it's worked out great in this ridiculous heat of Illinois. Heat index 2 days in a row right at 105 degrees. At night it's been cycling on and off at about 74 degrees. 76 degrees without a problem. So the $230 investment, I guess it was, yeah, $230, 25% off. So they're clearing them out for this summer, and essentially avoided 2 nights in a hotel because it's been so hot, and it's pretty much paid for itself. So that's a short brief on that, guys. Pretty happy with it so far. And again, we're trying to avoid this kind of heat, but it seems to follow us. And we may do another review here in a few months, but so far so good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.